Today I am at Idlewild's Hallowboo. This is a family-friendly Halloween event where the entire park is decorated. It includes trick-or-treating through Storybook Forest, some seasonal attractions, and more. How's it going, everyone? It's David here, and let's go in and try to have some fun. Good morning, Idlewild Hallowboo. I'm gonna start my day on what I believe is one of the best Wild Mouse coasters anywhere, Wild Mouse. And here's a pleasant surprise. Coming into the park today, advertised as 6 o'clock close, but according to these signs, rides at least here in Old Idlewild are closing at 7. Just rode Wild Mouse, and that is such a funky ride. It's also more on the jarring side, so take that for note when you come in here. It is definitely the wildest ride in the park, and I think it could definitely scare some kids for sure. Has some very jarring turns, good airtime going up and down the hills. The tilted lift hill as an added bonus. It's such a quirky, fun ride, and I really enjoy it. I'm happy that Idlewild keeps this thing up and running. Also, in years past, Wild Mouse was not a ride typically open during Hallowboo, but in the past couple years, it has been open.
I got this and I was like, my face. What about face? Yeah. And because you can break it in,
Roller coaster is such a fun, classic wooden coaster. And I'll tell you what, today it was running pretty peppy. That double down in the middle of the ride got thrown to the side and had some really good airtime on that, much more than I usually do on that. It's running really good today. It's gonna be a busy one today for sure. The extended park closing to 7 o'clock. This is the line for roller coaster. The line is about full, which is actually about average for this. But I wanna show you, this line here for the carousel is wrapping around almost the entire ride. All the years I've come here to Idlewild, I've never seen the line this long for the carousel.
Yeah, she's been to the States, I think, 3 or 4 times before.
I am still bummed that the adult hand cars have been removed here. But on the original course, they do have a little activity trail for the kids for Halloween. Want to know how busy it is here at Idlewild today? I am currently in line for the train, and this behind me, going towards Confusion Hill, and going up the hill into the main path of Hoot and Holler. Luckily, it is a round trip, so there is no stopping and going, dropping off passengers. But yeah, definitely a busy one here at the park today.
festival, and each year they tried to grow them bigger and bigger. One season, pumpkins grew faster than anyone imagined. Signs twisted around fences, wrapped around posts, and even began pulling down buildings. One house right on the edge of the festival grounds. Some say Mr. Thistle was the only one who created the a farmer named Zeb, who had the large pumpkin of fall, went into the tangle of vines to check his crop and never came back.
It is not too common to come to an amusement park and have a picnic, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. The park is very busy today. The lines for the food are very long, and I'm just going to be honest, the food here at Idlewild is not very good and not worth your time and money in my opinion. But Idlewild is just one of those unique places where you pull in, you pay for your admission in your car, you park your car, and you're already in the park. There is no security, there's no limits on what you can bring in and out of the park, and that includes outside food and drinks, which is very hard to come by for amusement parks really anywhere. So I'm gonna take advantage of it and have a nice picnic lunch here at Idlewild.
At this time, please stop spinning your car. Once again, please stop spinning your car.
It is October here in Pennsylvania, and I just rode a log flume. Paul Bunyan's Log and Toboggan is open today. They definitely need it for the added capacity. And it's a short little log flume, nothing too high, nothing too scary. And today barely got any wet on it. And I love water rides, I love log flumes, so this was definitely an added treat today. If you are a Kennywood fan like I am, you may recognize some of these ghosts located here near Jumpin' Jungle. These ghosts used to hold residence at the now defunct Gold Rusher Dark Ride. I think that's so cool that they brought these guys out here on display, fittingly, here for Hallowboo. Well, the entry into Jumpin' Jungle is a little walkthrough maze as a haunted swamp. I've never said this before, but there was a little scare actor inside of there. I was definitely not expecting that. Very minimal inside, but still very good. Very good audio, very good use of lasers and mist. Nicely done, Idlewild. We're now going to do what is probably the highlight attraction for Idlewild's Hallowboo, Trik-r-Treating inside of Storybook Forest.
Oh, but
Happy Hallowboo.
thank you, you too. How are you?
Hello.
You can go in the house, but there's no candy. Hey,
When?
And here's another Kennywood remnant. This dragon used to be located in the now defunct Lake Cachot dark ride. This dragon, however, is out all year round in Storybook Forest, not just for Hallowboo. At Six Flags Halloween, their event is sponsored by Snickers, but here at Idlewild, we just have to settle for chocolate. If you have little kids, coming here to Storybook Forest is a must, since you can go around and do trick-or-treating. Now, I will say the trick-or-treating is only for kids in costume. So like adults or older kids who aren't in costume won't get to participate, but you are still able to walk through, see what Storybook Forest has to offer, and see some of the decorations that they have. Here's an insider tip. This place gets really busy as soon as the park opens. Lines can get very long from years past that I remember. So what I do is I recommend actually coming here toward the end of the day. But please be aware the Storybook Forest does close before the rest of the park. Today it's closing at 5:30, while the rest of the park is closing at 7. So make sure to do a little bit of research. And again, if you have kids, this is definitely a must-do.
Hey, run, stop, stop. Right on the road, we gotta go. All right, this way, we're going this way.
For a special treat today, we're going to be reading Spookley's book, Spookley the Square Pumpkin. Do some of you know Spookley? Yes? Yeah. That's great. All right, well, here we go. One day in the pumpkin patch, the strangest little pumpkin hatched. Spookley wasn't like his friends. Where they had curves, he had ends. Spookley was different. He was odd. He was rare. Spookley the pumpkin wasn't round, he was square. While the round pumpkins had fun rolling along, poor Spookley sat there shaped all wrong. Whoosh! Again! Whoosh! Come on, louder! Whoosh! Oh, that's great! Now let's make the wind blow from one side to the other. We'll follow Spookley. Ready? And whoosh! Again the other way, and whoosh! That was a great, mighty wind.
If you and your kids are fans of Spookley the Square Pumpkin from the book or TV series, he is actually here for a story time and meet and greet here at Idlewild Hallowboo. And I just gotta say, he is so cute. That is a very cute character to have here. And that's gonna do it here from Idlewild's Hallowboo. I've said this before and I'm going to say this again. If you want the thrills and the scares, go to Kennywood's Phantom Fall Fest. But if you have kids and you're in for more of a family-friendly and cute Halloween event, Idlewild's Hallowboo is definitely for you. And I would say, compared to other amusement park and holiday events that I have been to, this park in particular encourages costumes the most for both kids and adults. Saw a lot of variety and really good costumes here around the park. Other parks I've been to, they were pretty sparse, even if they were encouraged. Overall, I quite enjoyed my visit here to Idlewild, despite it being quite busy today. I think Idlewild may be one of the, if not the most laid-back parks. Even when it's really busy, there's still a lot of places where you can retreat to beat the crowds, and even in busy areas, it wasn't that crushing. It wasn't like packed like sardines, if you know what I mean. And we got to do what I wanted to do today. Didn't wait in too long of lines. You just have to know how to do it in certain orders. You hit the big rides first, like Roller Coaster and Wild Mouse, and then you end off at Storybook Forest. And overall, really good time. And if you and your family love Halloween, dressing up and trick-or-treating, maybe going on a few amusement rides in between, Idlewild Hallowboo is definitely a place to visit. So, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it and subscribe for more amusement park content. And with that being said, thank you all for riding, and I'll see you next time.